Well, welcome. I'm here to talk about Chapter 12, the Learners with Exceptionalities. This chapter really hit home with me because it's learning about all the different types of students that are sitting in our classroom, because we have so many different types. And as a teacher, I think it's important to stress the idea of the PeopleFirst language. And so I have developed this visual aid to display my classroom about how we're people first. So I tell my students that I have dyslexia, I have ADHD, I have familial palsy, I have lots of different disabilities that makes me very unique. And so I think it's important for our students to understand, hey, we all have something that makes us unique, and we don't need to judge because somebody has trouble with something. And so that I think it's important for students to understand that I love my disabilities and it makes me a unique person, and that we need to love everybody no matter what. They are people, and what their problem is not necessarily what defines them. So in my art classroom, it's a unique situation because I typically have students that do not go into the general classrooms. They spend most of their day in the special education classrooms, but they do come into the art classroom. And so when we have a student that maybe a lot of my students have not been around and have not experienced having a class with, then we talk about it. We discuss, who the student is, what his name is, what her name is, what they bring to the class. And then I also discuss what their disability is. I have one student that the louder the class gets, the louder he gets. And so I explain to the class, if you notice that he is getting louder, we may want to quiet down a little bit because he reacts to us. And so it's important for my students to understand how they can affect a situation and affect a student. So that I've about figured out that there is almost every student that has some type of disability. We all have something that we are struggling against, whether it is ADHD, whether it's dyslexia, whether it's anxiety. There is lots of different things. And so that's what I have displayed in this visual aid, is that, people that you think that you want to judge, they don't have any need to be judged. And that our disabilities are like our superpowers. They empower us to think different, do things different because of them. And that our students need to understand is these are just superpowers. This is what makes us so much more unique in a certain aspect. Maybe not in all aspects. And so this is very much my philosophy in the classroom, is that it is always about people first. And we embrace our disabilities because it's what makes us be able to create amazing artwork. So when you're an art teacher, disabilities are a gift. And so that I think this is going to be an exceptional visual aid for my students. Thank you.